Welcome back to Tabletop Goodness and another Flesh and Blood box opening. This time around, we'll be looking at the Aurora Armory Deck. Yes, we are venturing from Blitz to Classic Constructed, as it's the format that I feel most drawn to in the meantime. It means no more young heroes, beefier equipment, more cards, and at least in my opinion, more meaningful interactions during the game, highlighting Fab's amazing strategic components. But before we open this bad boy, well, bad girl actually, and see what we got, you can really help my channel by hitting that subscribe button and the bell so that you are kept up to date with new video releases. And here we go. Aurora from First Strike makes her appearance. Well, she's an elemental rune blade with a strong kit actually, and a strong kit of majestic equipment that is. Let's check her out. We have Aurora Shooting Star. And we have things like her quick cap of the cap of quick thinking actually. We have shock frog as her equipment. We have the sap clappers. We have the starlit striders. And we have some very nice cards to which I will get in a second as well then. But yeah, so these are actually foiled cards. Skizik, we have Skyward Serenade and Written in the Stars here. And we have an embodiment of Lightning Token as well. So here we have Aurora Shooting Star, our elemental runeblade hero. So her two-handed sword here, as you can see, is Starfall. And her deck, as you can see here, is slightly geared obviously towards red, as you can see. There are quite a few standout cards here actually. We have, for example, Photon Rush, which has Lightning Flow, which is a card that returns from First Strike. We have let's see whether we can find them actually. We have Snatch, we have Sizzle here. 3 red sizzles actually at that. So not yellow sizzles, but red sizzles, which is very nice. And we have things like Spark Spray. Let's see whether I can find that for you as well. Here we go. Now, Spark Spray is actually quite interesting because Spark Spray is an all-new non-majestic card, which is basically unheard of as far as I know, releasing something in an armory deck. That's an interesting decision here by LSS. I guess it's the single is why you need to buy this album type of thing, and I guess that goes to show that I've been around for a while. And we have Written in the Stars here as well, like I said before. A very nice blue card. Blocks 3, creates an embodiment of Lightning Token and lets you draw a card if you've dealt arcane damage this turn. Yeah, like I said, there's 3 of them, so that's actually very, very nice and very generous. So there's a lot of combos actually that you can run in this deck. You know, you have Arc Lightning here, for example, and Written in the Stars. If you can combine those, you get Go Again. You can combine Arc Lightning with Skizik, for example. Because if this has Go Again, right, it gets +1 attack. And there's a lot of arcane damage that's being dealt as well, which is always a bit trickier to negate actually for your opponent. Now, if you want to kit that armory deck out, there's obviously a good amount of options out there, right? For example, either Iron Weave comes to mind to replace Shock Frog, which seems just a bit more potent to me. If we look at Shock Frog here, this one here is destroy this, gain red, and activate this only if you've played a lightning card this turn, Go Again, right? Whereas either Iron Weave is just a bit stronger in my opinion, and I'll put it on the screen for you. I've also seen Channel Lightning Valley been mentioned quite a few times as well, which is very strong in a lightning-based deck. And there's Flicker Wisp as well, which is a discussion, I think, to be had, whether you would want to have that in the deck or not. All in all, it's really a massively solid deck. The cards are super popping and actually quite bright and colorful for Flesh and Blood, at least in my opinion, which is nice. A lot of the desired cards from First Strike are actually returning. So I believe this deck here, especially the Aurora deck, is more ready to play and potentially win than other armory decks. So that's a big thumbs up from me. And what else can I say? Well, let's get this deck to the table soon on Tabletop Goodness.